and welcome to The World Today. I'm Su Yuting in Beijing. Chinese authorities are holding a news conference on the high-quality development of central state-owned enterprises by boosting their core functions and competence. Now let's go live to the scene.
女士们、先生们，上午好！欢迎大家出席国务院新闻办新闻发布会。今天我们邀请到国务院国有资产监督管理委员会副主任袁野先生，请他向大家介绍聚焦增强核心功能、提升核心竞争力，更好实现中央企业高质量发展有关情况，并回答大家关心的问题。
And he will answer your questions as well. Today with us, we also have Secretary General of SASAC, Zhuang Shuxin,
副秘书长、财务监管与运行评价局局长、新闻发言人李斌先生，
Li Bin, and also the
产
spokesperson.
权管理局负责人谢小
We
兵先生。
also have the IPR Management Bureau, Mr. Xie. First of all, let's give the floor to Mr. Yuan Ye.
女士们、先生们，大
Thank you,
家
everyone.
上午好。
Good morning,
很
ladies
高
and
兴
gentlemen.
和我们记者朋友见面。
It's really my
介
pleasure
绍
to
国
meet
资国企的
our
有关
press
情况。
to brief us
这个刚
about
刚
the
过去
situation
的
of SASAC.
2023年是全面
In
贯彻党的28
2023, we have fully implemented the
13年
instructions of
新冠
the
疫情
20th National
防控
Congress.
转段以后，
And also,
经济恢复发展的一
2023
年
was the year of economic recovery
也是
ever
国资
since the 3-year
国企
pandemic.
牢
So
记使
the
命责任
state-owned enterprises
接续奋斗
should bear in
再出
mind
发的
our missions and
重要一点。
responsibilities and restart
习近
our
平总书
journey
记
for the
专
benefit
门
of the
对
general
国
public.
资国企工作
And
做出重
General
要的
Secretary
指
Xi
示。
Jinping has given instructions
多
to
次
the
主持召
SOEs
开
by
中央会
holding
议
several rounds
这
of
个审议
national
国资
level
国企的
conferences
重大文
so
件
as to review the
考察
documents
多家
from the
国有企 SOEs. 业
And
并
he
且发
has
表重要
inspected
讲话
several important
在前
SOEs.
不久召开的中央经济工
Not
作
long
会议
ago, in
专门对
the
国有企业改
Central
革发
Economic
展
Conference,
做出重要的部署。
important arrangements
为我们
has been
扎实地
made
做
as
好
to the development of
国资国企
SOEs,
工作
paving the way
推
for
动国有
us
企业
to take solid
高质量
steps
的发展，
to pursue high
更好
quality
担
growth
负
of the
工人
SOEs
使命责任。
so that the
使命的方
SOEs
向
could honor
提供了
their
根本遵循。
commitments.
一年来，我们深
In
入贯
recent
彻
years,
习近平
we
总
have
书记
been
重要讲话，
implementing the
和重
important
要指示批
spirits
示精神，
and instructions
认
of
真落实党中央、
President Xi
国务院
Jinping.
重大部署，
We have put
围绕
into
增
the
强
place
核
the
心功
important
能，
arrangements
提
of
高核心
the
竞争力，
CPC Central Committee so as to
坚持
improve
党
the
对
core
国有企业的全面领
competitiveness
导，
of the SOEs,
深化
and we adhere
国资
to
国
the
企
leadership
改革，
of the CPC
提
Central
高
Committee
价
by
值创造能力，
deepening the reform
加
of
大科技
SOEs,
创新力，
increasing their capacity
加快
and
发展
enhancing the
带领
innovative
新兴
capacity.
产业，
We
推动
have developed
国有企
the
业
emerging
更好地
industries
履
as
行
well so that the
经济责
SOEs
任、
could better
政治责
shoulder
任、
their
社会责任。
economic, political, and social
各
responsibilities.
项工作取得了显著
All
的成
sorts
绩，
of
为
efforts
新征程
have seen some
开好局
achievements,
起好步做出了重要
getting
贡
off
献。
to a very good start for our new journey.
2023年，中央企业实现营
In
业收入
2023, the revenue
39.8万亿元，
of
利润总额
the SOEs was
2.6万亿元，
39.8 trillion, and
1.1
benefit,
万亿元，
the profit was
实现了
2.6 trillion
稳步
RMB
增长。
yuan, and the SOEs have
累计
registered
完
rapid
成
and
固定
steady
资产
growth.
投资
We had
5.09
capital
万亿，
investment of
同比增长了11.4%。
5.09 trillion,
其中啊，战略性新兴产业
and for the
完成投资是
strategic emerging
2.18
industries,
万亿，
investment was
同比增长
2.18
32.1%，
trillion, with an year
研发
increase
经费的
of
投入
23.1%.
1.1
R&D
万亿元，
investment was
这个是距
1.1
2022
trillion,
年以来啊，连续
and
2
compared to
年研发
the
投入
previous years,
超过
we
6万亿。
had over 1 trillion
今年是
R&D
中华人民
investment
共
for
和国
2
成立
years
75
in a
周
row.
年，
This year marks the
是实现
75th anniversary of the
14
founding of
规划目标任务
PRC
的关键一
to
年。
achieve the 14th five-year
国资
plan
国企
targets.
将
This
坚
is
持
a
以习近
critical
平新
year,
时代中
and
国特色社会
SOEs
主
will
义思想为
continue
指导，
to be guided
全
by
面贯彻
the
落实党的20大精神，
socialism with Chinese characteristic spirit and implement the spirits of the 20th National Congress, as well as the measures suggested by the Central Economic Conference. We will maintain our previous momentum and bear in mind the call of this new era, that is to pursue high-quality growth. We will deepen the reform of SOEs by taking efforts to improve the innovative capacity and the value-creating capacity of the SOEs administered by the central government. We will also restructure the SOEs by accelerating a modern industrial system and give better play to the role of scientific innovation, industrial control, and safe production, and to sustainably pursue the important steps forward of the economy and increasing the quantity of our economic aggregate and build China into a modern country and achieve the Chinese rejuvenation. We would continue our efforts, and now I'm open to the questions. Thank you. Now the floor is open to questions. And please identify yourself before raising the question.
这边第二排这位女士。
您好，中新社记者提问：中央经济工作会议提出了
In
今
the
年的
Central
经济工
Economic
作要坚持
Conference,
稳中
it
求进，
mentioned that
以及
this
促
year
稳
we
先
will
立后
pursue
破。
progress in
我想请问
steadiness
国务院
and
国资
should
委
make
和中央
breakthroughs.
企业
So
将
my
重点
question
开
is,
展哪
what
些
will
工
the
作更好地助
SOEs
力巩固和
do
增强
to
经济回升
cement
向好态势？
the
谢谢。
achievements and the good momentum of economic pickup from China News Service?
Thanks for asking this question. I will answer your question.
就正如刚才您说的，这个经济工作会
As
议
you have just mentioned,
对
the
我们
Central Economic
对
Work
今年的这
Conference
个工作进行了这个部署。
has made deployments for this
国
year's
务院国
work.
资委呢，认真贯彻落实
SASAC
中央经济工作会议的
will
部署。
implement
在前不久
these
召
deployments.
开的中央企业负责人会议上
Not
就
long
贯彻落
ago,
实这个进行了这个深入的安排
we have
这个
made
全面的这个部署落实。
deployments and plans for
那么在
implement the guiding
会议上呢
principles of the Central
我们
Economic Work
提
Conference.
出就中央企业
We
在
believe
下一阶段
that
这
in
个
the
发展
next
过程
stage
中
of
要
development,
更加的这个聚
central
焦
enterprises
高质
should
量发展。
pay more attention
在聚焦
to
高质量
high
发展的
quality
过程中
development.
着力的注重提升价值的
We
创造能力。
will
那么
enhance
从
value
价值创
creation
造能力方面来看呢，
abilities.
我们这个鼓励我们央企
We will
引导
encourage
指导我们央企
SOEs
在5个方面着
to
力提升价值。
improve
一
5
个呢就是
values,
在这个增加值方面，这
namely
个一个呢是在功能价值方面，
value added,
第三个就是着力提
functional
升
value,
经济增加值，
economic value
第四个
added.
呢就要着力提升战略性新兴产业的收入
The
增加值的这个占比
proportion of income and value added of
第五个
strategic
也要求我们
and emerging
鼓
industries,
励支持引导央企
and
要注重品牌价值的建设。
the construction
那么
of
这5个方
brand
面的这
value.
个价值，目的就是要引导我们
The purpose
企业能够
is to
坚决
guide
落实好
enterprises
中央经济工
to
作会议的这个
resolutely
精神，
implement the spirit
实
of the
现稳
Central
中
Economic
求进，
Work
以
Conference,
进促稳，
to seek progress
建立
while
合作，
maintaining stability,
不断地增强
promote
核心
stability
功能，
with progress, establishing
提
before
高我们的经
abolishing,
济能力，
and to continuously
在服务国家
enhance
战略
core
中
functions,
能够
improve
做到
core
做强
competitiveness,
做优
to
做大
better serve the
更
national
好地实
strategy
现
and realize the
经济
organic
属性、
unity
政
of
治属性和社
economic,
会属性
political,
的
and
有
social
机的统
attributes.
一。详细来说呢，就是
For
通过
this year in
提
particular,
升增加值，推动国有经济能够不断的发
We
展壮大，
will encourage the
努力实
development
现
of SOEs
股东有回报，
by
企业有利润
encouraging value
员工
creation
有收入，
to make sure
国
that
家有税
enterprises
收的
have
发展，
profits,
提
our
高
country
对
have tax
国民经
revenues,
济
and
增长
shareholders
的
can have their
贡献
profits
度。
to elevate their
那么
contribution
通过
to the
提升
national
这个
economic
功能
growth
价值呢，
by
就是要在服务
lifting
国家
the
战略，
functional value.
维护
We
国家
will
安
serve
全，
the national strategy,
保障
ensure national
改善民
security,
生中能
improve
够主动
people's
作为，
well-being,
切实发
and
挥
take more
国有经济
proactive
战略
actions
支撑作用。
to give
通过
the
提
full
升
play
经济
of
增加值，
SOEs supporting
就
role.
是要求要能够优化资本的
We
图像
will
和
optimize
布局，
the layout
遏制
of
盲目
capital to curb the impulse of blind investment and avoid low efficiency. We want more profit and more capital flow. By uplifting the proportion of income and value added of strategic emerging industries, we encourage enterprises to promote innovation-driven development, to enhance new driving forces for growth. By uplifting brand value, we encourage enterprises to better improve themselves, create their image, better build their brand image, and build themselves into world-class enterprises. Specifically for this year, we have 5 focuses. First, we will focus on improving quality and efficiency and make every effort to promote a sustained economic recovery.
在今年呢，这个年初，国务院国资委
At the beginning of this year, we made deployments for the whole year to uplift our efficiency.
有效投资啊，这个关键的作用。
We will carry out special actions
提高我们央企
play a key role in
控股上
effective
市公司的
investment.
强化
We will
投资者
also
的回报。
improve the quality of
我们要加强啊
listed companies
精细化
held
的
by
管理。
central enterprises.
这个要以中央企业啊经营的质效的全面
We
提升，
will enhance lean
为经济社会
management
发展呢能够做出
and
更多的贡献。
made more contributions for the economic and social
二是
development.
着力以科技创新
Second,
推动
we will
产业
focus
创新
on promoting
加快
industrial
发展
innovation
新质生
through
产力，
innovation,
推动
accelerate
新型
the
工业化。
development of qualitatively new productive forces,
这个
and
我们
promote
鼓
new
励企业啊
industrialization.
要进一步强化
We encourage
创新
enterprises
就科技创新
to
的
strengthen
主体地位，
their main
要
role
更大
in
力度
science
地
and technology
聚焦
innovation,
创新要素，
to better focus on
要加强
elements of
创新
innovation,
组织，优化创新生态，
optimize
加
organization
快
and
关键核心
ecology
技术的攻关，
for innovation,
坚持战略性的新兴产业和
Enhance
传统产业两端啊积极布局新产业
the
新赛道，
layout of
加快传统产
emerging
业的
industries and traditional
长期转
industries
型，切实
to
提升
better consolidate
产业链
foundation
供应链的韧性
and
和安全
enhance
水平。
the resilience and security
更好
of the
支撑
industrial chain and
现代化
supply
产业
chain
体系的
to better
建设。
support the construction of a
三
modernized
是着力深化
industrial system.
国资国企改革，
Third, we will focus
加快
on
建
deepening
设
the reform of
现代
SOEs
新国企，
and accelerating the construction of new
深入
modern
实施国有企
SOEs.
业改革深化提升行动，
We will take actions to
健全
deepen and upgrade
中国特色
state-owned enterprise
现代企
reform,
业制度，
improve
和
modern
市场化的
enterprise
经营
system
方式，
with Chinese characteristics
进一步
and
地完善监管方式，
market-oriented operation
提升服务效
mechanism,
能，
further improve
为企业
methods of
高质量发
supervision,
展
enhance
增
service
活力，
efficiency,
强动力。
and increase the vitality
四是着力
for
增
the
强
high-quality
战略支
development
撑的
of
多组织能力，
enterprises. Fourth, we
更好
will
地服务
focus on
经济
enhancing
社会发
the
展大局，
strategic support capacity to better serve the
坚决
overall
落实国
economic
家
and
区域
social
协调发展
development.
战略和区域
We
重
will
大战略，
resolutely implement the
强化
national
重大
strategy
生
for
产力的布局，做
coordinated
好民生
regional
服务和基
development
础保
and
障，
major regional strategies,
同时啊强化
optimize
粮
the
食
layout
和
of
战略
major
性
productive
人员
forces,
资源的保供、保
enhance
价，
livelihood
服务构建
services
新发展
and
格局。
basic protection, strengthen the
五
supply
是着力加强
and
党的
price
领
of
导、
food and
党的
strategic
建设，
energy
以
resources.
高质量党建
Fifth, we
引
will
领保
focus
障企业
on
高质
strengthening
发
the
展。
party's leadership and construction to guide the high-quality
我们坚持以
development
习近平
with
总书
high-quality
记
party
关于
construction.
党的建设重要思想
We
为
will
统
be
一，
guided by General Secretary Xi
以
Jinping's
巡视整改为
important
契机，
thoughts on party
以压实
construction.
管党治
Take
党政治责任为
inspection
关
and
键，
rectification as an
以健全
opportunity.
全面从严治党体系
Take
为重点，
the political responsibility for
更加
party
突出
management as a
不短
key
板，
and to focus
强
on
弱
full
项，
and rigorous
更加突
self-governance
出
of the
规
party.
范化、制
We
度
will pay more attention
更加突
to
出责任作
strengthening
用的发挥，
weaknesses, establishing
把党
standards,
的领
and
导，
performing duties.
把加强党的领导
We
和完
will
善公司治
link
理统一起来，
the strengthening of the
推动
party's
企业
leadership to the
党的建
improvement
设
of the company's
与生
governance
产经营
and to
深度融
integrate
合，
party
为
construction
企业
with
高
the
质量发
production
展
and
提供
operation. This will provide fundamental guarantee for the development of enterprises and effectively transform the political advantages of party construction into the innovation, development, and competitive advantages of enterprises. We will clarify our own places and positions while serving the overall situation. We will be strategic forces, and we will play a guiding role for our economic development. Thank you. Please continue to raise questions.
谢谢主持人。南方日报南方家记者提问。
Last year, General Secretary Xi Jinping emphasized during his visit to Heilongjiang that it's necessary to integrate scientific and technological innovation resources, guide the development of strategic emerging industries and future industries, and accelerate the formation of new qualitative productive forces. In 2023, how effective is the overall progress of central enterprises in laying out strategic emerging industries and future industries? What other key works will be carried out? Thank you. This question is very important. Just now in my answer, I said that accelerating the formation of new qualitative productive forces is very important. And now I would like to invite Mr. Zhuang to take her question. Thank you for asking this question. Currently, we are undergoing a new round of technological revolution and industrial transformation. New industry, new model, new mods have been forming. Especially emerging industries and future industries are new tracks for competition of all countries, and it's also a new ground for us to develop new qualitative productive forces. Since last year, SOEs have studied and implemented General Secretary Xi Jinping's important instruction on accelerating the formation of new qualitative productive forces, and have made this work as a comprehensive and strategic work. First, we have clarified new direction of development. We focused our efforts on the new generation of mobile communications, AI, biotechnology, and other strategic emerging industries. We have launched actions concerning strategic emerging industries and future industries, clarified the priority and the direction of development, and refined tasks. Second, new driving forces of enterprises have been effectively stimulated in the areas of resource investment, main industry, cultivation, and talent support. Many policies have been formulated, giving enterprises top-notch useful support. We have optimized management of main responsibilities, established dynamic adjustment system, and encourage enterprises to accelerate transformation and upgrading, explore new growth points, and cultivate forward-looking strategic emerging industries. Currently, we have formed an atmosphere of lending support, supporting policies, daring to innovate and explore. The vitality continued to be stimulated. Third, new breakthroughs have been made in the layout. Central enterprises completed investment of 2.18 trillion yuan in strategic emerging industries last year, and landed a number of key projects in the fields of PV, hydrogen, and other areas, and set up a number of new enterprises in the fields of laser manufacturing, quantum communications, etc., and promoted a number of restructuring and integration in the fields of electronic science and technology, new energy, ecological and environmental protection, etc., and new industries and new forms are being the main forces of the enterprises. We will try our best to promote the development of emerging industries and future industries. to promote the strategic transformation of layout of central enterprises. We will plan and promote a number of major projects, select 100 projects for new industries, build a number of strategic emerging industry clusters, and implement special actions. We will seize the opportunity to form landmark achievements in key areas such as biology, new materials, and new energy vehicles. We will accelerate technological breakthroughs to support industrial development, accelerate the cultivation of pioneering, leading, and unicorn enterprises, and form iconic products in brain-like intelligence and other areas. We will systematically build a new type of industrial ecology, innovate the mode of cooperation among central enterprises, localities, and various types of large, medium, and small enterprises of all ownerships. We will accelerate the landing of strategic investment and better leverage the role of SOEs and enterprises to accelerating the formation of new quality productive forces.
谢谢主持人。第一财经记者提问，请问过去1年，中央企业在推动战略性同步和专业化整合方面取得了哪些进展？
Promoting strategic restructuring and specialized integration, what progress has been made, and what are some new focuses in 2024? Thank you for your question.
好，我来回答这个问题。
Thank you. I will take your question.
2023年
In 2023, SESEC worked to follow through on the instruction of the 20th CPC National Congress on strategic restructuring and integration. We have worked harder to intensify the restructuring and integration of central enterprises and made progress in 4 aspects. First, serving the implementation of national strategies and effectively improving support capabilities. We have continued to optimize the resource layout for data and information, gave full play to the role of the national team of state-owned and central enterprises, and better served strategic needs of the country. Second, improving the efficiency of resource allocation and improving quality of development. Cruise operation resources were lined up to form platform company. The professional operation capability system was improved. The first China-made large cruise ship Aida Modu made its maiden voyage safely and smoothly. We also worked for the transfer of CWE, a subsidiary of China Three Gorges Corporation, to China Communications Construction Company, the transfer of Guonan Biotechnology, a subsidiary of State Grid, to the State Power Investment Corporation, and 22 energy projects of China Huaneng and 13 other central enterprises were piloted, which effectively guided relevant enterprises to focus on their main operation and achieve higher quality development. Third, focusing on cultivating new driving forces and promoting better development of strategic emerging industries. We have guided central enterprises to focus on mergers, collaboration, innovation, research, and internal coordination, and sped up the development of strategic emerging industries. And we have held 2 group signing ceremonies, which involved 25 groups of specialized integration projects and covered environmental protection, biotech, and NEV, as well as a host of other strategic emerging industries. Fourth, marshalling innovation resources and enhancing R&D capabilities. CETC took over Hualu Group, which helped to integrate advantageous telecom resources, improve the supply capacity of key tech products, strengthened key links in the industrial chain, and formed synergistic advantages in such areas as intelligent manufacturing and data storage. For the next step, SESEC will follow through on the requirements for deepening and improving SOE reforms, and focus on the goal of making SOEs stronger and better, and deepen restructuring and integration. First, strengthening overall planning and improving the overall effectiveness of restructuring and integration. We will ground our effort in the overall optimization and structural adjustment of the state-owned economy. Combine it with the implementation of the 14th Five-Year Plan. Plan for the main directions and key tasks of restructuring and integration, and adjust and optimize the layout and structure in a planned and well-paced manner. Second, serving national strategies and steadily implementing strategic restructuring and the establishment of new central enterprises. We will implement the innovation-driven development strategy and the regional coordinated development strategy and build our science-tech, manufacturing, and internet strengths as the focus of strategic restructuring and the establishment of new central enterprises. We will continue to promote the three concentrations of state-owned capital and give full play to state-owned and central enterprises as pillars and ballasts. Third, focusing on the development of emerging and strategic industries and advance specialized integration, will give full play to the leading role of central enterprises in light of the special feature of integrated development in strategic and emerging industries. We will further carry out specialized integration in the area of telecommunications, new energy, equipment manufacturing, as well as others, so that we can foster new strengths, occupy new high ground in new tracks. We will also deepen cooperation in ecological strategy and build a more modernized industrial system.
中央广播电视总台记者提问。党的20大报告指出，
The report of the 20th CPC National Congress pointed out that high-quality development is a priority of fully building a modern socialized country. What has the SESEC done on high-quality development of enterprises? What achievements have been made, and what are some new considerations for this year? Thank you for your question. As you also mentioned in your question, high-quality development is the primary task in building a modern socialist country on all fronts. At the same time, in the new era and on the new journey, it is a clear direction for the development of enterprises directly under the central government. Last year, SESEC guided central enterprises to focus firmly on high-quality development as a primary task and balance revenue and efficiency to prioritize value creation. These companies need to become bigger, stronger, and better. And rise up to the task of effective, qualitative, and reasonable quantitative growth of the economy. On our goal, we have followed through on the guiding principles of the 20th CPC National Congress to further optimize the target management system, focusing on high-quality development. And we have also worked to help enterprises increase their core competitiveness and build our central enterprises into world-class ones. We have established a 1+5 target management system. One refers to assessment of profits. We must value the capability of enterprises to create value for society. And 5 refers to asset liability ratio, return on net asset, intensity of R&D investment, per capita productivity, and OCF ratio. So these are what 1+5 means. for our assessment system. And we have also made it clear last year for the target management system that profits must grow steadily. As stated in the opening remarks, profits grew steadily for the past year. For asset liability ratio, it must be kept overall stable. Return on net assets, intensity of R&D investment, per capita productivity, and OCF ratio must be further increased. So we focused on high-quality development in 2023. And these are the optimization that we have made to the 1+5 target management system. On our method, based on such a target management system, we launched at the very beginning of 2023 special actions to improve the quality and efficiency of central enterprises. We need to realize and achieve our goals based on high-quality development. We have also established a roundtable mechanism for economic operations of SOEs to know about the operation of central enterprises and help them resolve problems that may occur during their operation. And we have also helped enterprises speed up the transformation of their development model and improve quality and return. And judging from the results, central enterprises withstood pressure, overcame difficulties, and turned in a notable scorecard. First, stable growth has been achieved quantitatively. In the face of insufficient domestic and foreign demand, as well as falling commodity prices in 2023, central enterprises have maintained overall operational stability, and return also grew steadily. As I mentioned in my opening remarks, in 2023, central enterprises registered good revenue and profits. By the end of last year, central enterprises had a total asset of 86.8 trillion yuan, a year-on-year increase of 6.4%. Second, there has also been a significant improvement qualitatively. In 2023, the average return on equity of central enterprises reached 6.6%, and shareholder return was in good territories. Per capita productivity reached 784,000 yuan per person. OCF ratio was 10.1%. Going up steadily throughout the year. As of the end of December 2023, the overall asset liability ratio of all central enterprises was 64.8%, kept generally stable, within 65% throughout the year. Progress was also made in loss management and the disposal of accounts receivable and inventory. Progress were made in these areas, which helped to further improve quality of corporate assets. And indicator-wise, it is more encouraging that the sustainability for corporate development has become stronger. For instance, innovation is a fast-growing driving force. In 2023, R&D investment of central enterprises rose markedly, exceeding 1 trillion yen for 2 consecutive years, as I mentioned in the opening remarks. That was also the case last year. Investment is becoming a stronger driving force, focusing on steady and high-quality growth, serving the country's major strategies and building a modern industrial system. Central enterprises throughout the year made a total investment of more than 6 trillion yuan, in which investment in fixed assets exceeded 5 trillion yuan. So for all that investment, main business operations accounted for more than 95%. Strategic emerging industries increased by more than 30%. New sources of growth are taking shape. So the larger picture is that central enterprises are playing a bigger role and forged ahead and worked hard. They contributed to the steady and qualitative growth of the economy. With their own high quality and stable growth, they have made positive contributions to the recovery of our country's economy. In one of the previous questions, in the measures that we took to follow through on the guiding principles of the 20th CPC National Congress, this year, we will continue to adopt this 1+5 target management system. We will make sure that profits will continue to grow steadily, and the 5 other indicators will continue to be bettered and improved. For the next step, we will continue our effort to increase earnings and return of central enterprises, improve return on net assets, per capita productivity, and OCF ratio year-on-year, increase the intensity of R&D investment and scientific outcomes, and keep the overall asset-liability ratio stable. Overseeing the high-quality development of central enterprises will enable us to better fulfill our economic, political, and social responsibilities and serve the Chinese modernization. Thank you.
这个中间第一排这位呢？
好，谢谢。新黄河客户端记者提问，请问2023年中央企业推进科技创新工作，特别是在
In 2023, what are some major progress of central enterprises in promoting scientific innovation, especially in creating sources of original technology and national innovation platform in 2024? How will enterprises be better guided to play their principal role in tech innovation and drive the building of a modern industrial system through tech innovation? Thank you for a very good question. As I have briefed everyone on, we have worked to intensify innovation. So for 2 years, R&D investment intensity exceeded 1 trillion yen for 2 consecutive years. So we encourage investment in research by businesses. And we have taken measures to incentivize businesses to commit to scientific innovation.
好，谢谢您对我们中央企业科技创新工作的关心。
Thank you for your interest in our work on scientific innovation. Scientific innovation is a national priority and what propels corporate development. In 2023, state-owned enterprises tapped into the strength of the system to get big things done, acted with a strong sense of urgency in taking robust steps to further improve innovation efficiency. First, the principal role of enterprises in scientific innovation has been strengthened. We have deepened strategic cooperation with relevant units, organized central enterprises to undertake a number of major national scientific missions and innovation projects, engage in the construction of the national laboratory system, built a number of national scientific centers, and participated in the creation of international and regional scientific innovation centers, and further promoted the construction of the entire scientific sector. Second, the corporate innovation system continues to be strengthened. We have organized 11 special campaigns on scientific innovation. For 2 years, investment in R&D by central enterprises exceeded 1 trillion yuan. 29 individuals and 20 teams were awarded National Engineer honors. And a group of academicians and experts from central enterprises entered the National Science and Technology Expert Database. Third, faster delivery of high-quality innovation outcomes. Shenzhou 16 and 17 were successfully launched. C919 completed its commercial maiden voyage. A domestic large-scale cruise ship was named and delivered. The 6G network architecture set a world record for long-distance transmission. The direct drive offshore wind turbine is a world-class frontrunner. A number of key materials, basic components, basic software witnessed important breakthroughs, and formulated a number of international and national industry standards. In 2024, SASAC will focus on strengthening the principal role of enterprises in scientific innovation and work on the 4 following aspects. First, speeding up tech research and improving the resilience of the industrial chain and supply chain. We will help enterprises integrate deeper into the national innovation system and support and undertake major national scientific tasks. We'll focus on key industrial chains of the manufacturing industry, carry out research on key and core technologies, create an upgraded version of the Central Enterprise Innovation Consortium, and promote the transformation and application of scientific outcomes. Second, strengthening original innovation and improving the industrial innovation system. We will urge companies to take stock of key innovation questions through key demands and strengthen application of basic research and produce a batch of original outcomes in frontier areas. Third, strengthening innovation-driven development and forming qualitatively new productive forces. We will focus on strategic, emerging, and future industries, guide central enterprises to continue their strategic analysis, tech foresight, and benchmarking analysis, strengthen planning for tech development in frontier areas, and cultivate innovative SOEs to break new ground and embark on new tracks, as well as foster new drivers for innovation. Fourth, creating an innovation ecosystem and better stimulating innovative vitality, deepening and upgrading. Deepening and upgrading SOE reforms is an opportunity to guide central enterprises to make full use of national scientific policies. We will roll out and implement policies in terms of empowerment, relief, and incentives. Deepen the implementation of special actions for digital transformation and strengthen digital intelligent technology to empower new industrialization. Will promote the spirit of science and entrepreneurship, firm up confidence in innovation, adhere to long-termism, and improve the ability of sustainable innovation and value creation.
Just now, Mr. Yuan mentioned that this year we will continue to enhance the quality of listed companies held by central enterprises. In 2022, the SASAC formulated and issued work program for improving the quality of listed companies held by central enterprises. How the relevant work is processing so far, what other measures will be taken next to promote the quality and efficiency of listed companies held by central enterprises? Thank you for asking this question. Increasing the quality of listed companies held by central enterprises is very important. Just now, I mentioned in the 1+5 target management system that our purpose is to enhance our value creation ability. It is the same for listed companies. In recent years, we have been focusing on increasing the value creation ability of listed companies and enhance the profits for investments. Thanks for asking this question. In the previous answers, we can see that our aim is to promote high-quality development. Listed companies accounts for a large amount in high-quality development. They are an important part of central enterprises and account for most of our high-quality assets. So the high-quality development of listed companies is crucial for the high-quality development of central enterprises. Hereby, I want to specifically touch upon our work concerning special features of listed companies. In recent years, we have worked with security regulators to improve the quality of listed companies. First, we have delivered quality subjects to the capital market to better play our role and perform our functions in the capital market. We have seen 21 A-share IPOs, of which 14 are on the Science and Technology Innovation Board. And we have used the platform of listed companies to form professional reconstruction to inject our high-quality assets into listed companies. More than 300 billion yuan of high-quality assets have been injected into listed companies through asset reorganization. Second, we have formed the cycle of science and technology, industry, and finance to inject capital, enhance innovation ability, and make sure the flow of this chain. In the first 3 quarters of 2023, central enterprises holding listed companies invested 288.53 billion yuan in R&D, with average household investment of 780 million yuan. Third, we have done a good job in information disclosure at a high standard. We've followed the regulatory requirement of information disclosure at the core. Nearly 50% of the information disclosure evaluations of the listed companies have been rated as grade A. The coverage of ESG disclosure have been expanded. In last year, more than 80% of the listed companies have released annual ESG reports. We will achieve 100% of ESG coverage this year. We have also enhanced our value creation and market recognition. We have enhanced the multi-dimensional and regular communication with investors. For 3 years in a row, we have achieved the full coverage of participation of persons in charge of listing meetings. In 2023, we have 32 companies that has been repulled. In 2022, our total level of dividends has reached 44.6%. By mid-2023, about 30 central enterprises have released their midterm dividends, reached 80 billion yuan. The listed companies have been focusing on their main business and steadily increase their growth, optimize layout, and enhance quality of operation. The 3 quarterly reports of 2023 shows that the total assets and net assets of listed companies were 53 trillion yuan and 17 trillion yuan, respectively. The operating income and net profit were 18.63 trillion yuan and 1.06 trillion yuan. The overall ROE was 7.53%. Just now I mentioned that the general level for central enterprises was 6.6%. And this is only for the first 3 quarters. We have optimized our layouts. In all our 832 listed companies, 152 are in strategic emerging industries, accounted for more than 40% of the total. The total market capitalization of listed companies was 13.5 trillion yuan. We understand that improving the quality of listed companies is a long-term work. And we will focus on the following aspects for the next step. First, we will continue to build a listing pattern with clear positioning and gradual development. We will guide central enterprises to follow the general approach of strengthening and optimizing, adjusting and revitalizing and evaluating and reserving to steadily improve the quality, continue to inject impetus into the capital market, and help listed companies to develop themselves in their sectors, to become leaders in their industry. Also, for non-principal business and non-advantageous listed platforms, we will also resolutely take actions and proactive measures with determination. Second, we will improve the standardized operation of listed companies. We will closely communicate with security regulators, strengthen the standard operation, and the information disclosure. We will properly resolve risks related to listed companies and encourage them to be examples of honest management and standardized operation in the capital market. Third, we will do some research to include market value management into the operational performance assessment of persons in charge for central enterprises. We've already incorporated indicators related to value realization of listed companies into the performance valuation system. We will incorporate effectiveness of market value management into the assessment of persons in charge of central enterprises to guide them pay more attention to the market performance and to use market tools to send messages of confidence, stabilize expectations, and better serve the interests of investors.
谢谢主持人。澎湃新闻记者提问。近期我国持续大面积降温，社会各界高度关注能源和能源的供应。
in many parts in China, and all sectors of society have been paying close attention to energy supply. What does central enterprises do to ensure energy supply, and what will be done in the future? Thank you for your question. I want to ask Mr. Li Bin to answer your question.
您这个问题啊，是当前全社会都非常关注的问题。那么在
Currently, The whole society pays close attention to this question. In 2023, facing high temperatures, dry water, typhoons, rain, snow and ice, earthquakes, and other severe tests, state-owned enterprises resolutely implemented the decision-making and deployment of the CPC Central Committee and State Council and the requirements of the SASAC, and effectively played the role as the national team and the main force in safeguarding heating supply and people's livelihoods and stabilizing production and prices, and took various measures to successfully complete key tasks of securing supply in summer and winter for the Spring Festival, the 2 sessions, the Chengdu Physical University Games, the Asia Games in Hangzhou. We have safeguarded stable economic and social operation and made contributions to the sustained economic recovery. In 2023, we have done work in the following respects. First, central power generation enterprises strengthened management of coal inventory to make it stay at a high level. And the coal power units have been operated safely and effectively, generating a total of 5.35 trillion kilowatt-hours of electricity throughout the year, and contributing 63% of China's electricity with 52% of nationwide installed capacity. The central power grid enterprises fully leveraged the advantageous resources allocation in large power grids, better balanced surplus and shortages, and organized more than 4,761 times of inner, regional, and interprovincial power support, with a total of 20.9 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity throughout the year. They have safeguarded electricity production. The central coal enterprises, with safety compliance, increased coal mining efforts, took the lead in implementing the long-term mechanism for electric coal, and guaranteed the supply of electric coal to the maximum extent possible. With a cumulative total of 1.13 billion tons of annual coal production, an average daily output of 3.083 million tons, central petroleum and petrochemical enterprises have digged deep into the potential of domestic and imported gas. The annual cumulative sales was 354.39 billion cubic meters, with an increase of 6.1%. The imports was 147.05 billion cubic meters, with an increase of 8.8% year-on-year. For next steps, the SASAC will bear in mind national energy security and economic operation security to let SOEs better play their role at critical moments as pillars and ballasts to make new contributions in protecting people's lives. We will supervise and guide the central power generation, coal power grid, petroleum, petrochemical, and natural gas enterprises to follow unified deployment, prioritize people's livelihood, and ensure our people a warm winter and holiday. For the long run, we will focus on accelerating the construction of new power systems, promoting the construction of gas power, pumped storage, electrochemical energy storage, and other peaking power sources, accelerating the construction of approved power projects to ensure that their operation and connection to the grid are on schedule. We will increase investment in technological innovation in strategic emerging industries and continue to improve the long-term mechanism for energy supply. Thank you.
中间第3排这位女士。
谢谢主持人。证券时报记者提问。 请问，2023年国务院国资委组织开展的中央企业产业链融通发展共建行动整体成效有哪些？
What are the effects of the common chain action launched by the SASAC, and what are the plans for 2024? Thanks for asking this question. I want to invite Mr. Zhuang to answer the question. You all know that we have a large industrial system, a full-fledged industrial system, but we also have some weak points. This needs the guidance from industrial departments and also the proactive measures of leading companies. In September last year, the SASAC, together with Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, jointly initiated the Common Chain Action. By establishing platforms for cooperation and exchanges, we have deepened cooperation with enterprises and enterprises of the industrial chain. On the one hand, we strive to build new mechanisms for industrial chain cooperation. We have strengthened in-depth cooperation through joint venture, capital increase, and shareholding expansion, and other means. We have formed industrial alliance, established supply and demand docking, and other mechanisms to enhance the efficiency of industry chain collaboration. On the other hand, we focus on building a new foundation for the safe development of the industrial chain. We have strengthened innovation cooperation with industrial chain enterprises, jointly carried out projects to solve the problem of lacking foundation and cores. We've taken the initiative to open up the application scenarios of central enterprises, focusing on the first set, batch, and edition, and promoted more products and services of other enterprises to enter the procurement list to create conditions for large-scale application of new products. By the end of last year, the central enterprises have organized in key areas such as machine tools, mobile information, and other areas. We have organized 13 special activities of common chains in many places in China and released many supply and demand lists. We have provided one-stop service for many enterprises. For 12,000 companies, we have provided services. As of the end of 2023, we have the full capacity, industrial capacity. We have already established Zhuzhou and Qingdao industrial cluster of world level. We have upgraded cooperation projects and landing over 5.5 million cooperation projects. Going forward, the SASAC will take stronger measures to deepen the common chain action and enhance the resilience and competitiveness of China's industrial chain as a whole. We will further strengthen the matching of supply and demand, take the common chain action as an important opportunity to promote the development of industrial integration. We will further innovate the form of common chain in some large-scale and wide coverage industries. We will organize enterprises to jointly hold high-level common chain activities, and in some regions with a better industrial foundation, we will strengthen the common chain cooperation, focusing on joint construction. We will further generate cooperation outcomes, make continuous efforts in matching supply and demand, supporting collaboration, promoting innovation, etc., and strive to form a batch of effective cooperation models that can be replicated and promoted, and create high-quality demonstration projects with a strong driving force to better promote integrated development.
One final question.
谢谢。封面新闻记者提问。中央经济工作会议指出，要
The Central Economic Work Conference pointed out the need to deepen and upgrade the reform of SOEs to strengthen their core functions and core competitiveness.
请问行动启动以来取得了哪些进展？
2023 is the first year in implementing that. What progress has been made, and what steps will be taken to further deepen the reform?
这个最后一个问题啊，我
Thank you. I will answer the final question.
2020年到2022年呢，这个3年改革行动啊，这个收官了，应该说取得了非常好的效果。
The 3-year
那么以习近平
action
总书记为核心的党中央
to
呢，
reform
战委
SOEs came to an end.
做出了趁势
The
而上、
Party
实施
Central
国有
Committee
企
with
业改革、
Commerce Xi Jinping as the
深
core,
化提升行动。
in view of the larger picture, made strategic arrangements to deepen and improve the reform of
国企改革
SOEs.
呢，具有鲜明的时代特征。
The new round of
我们改革的
SOE
任务
reform
主要啊
has
是2大类。
features of the times, which we find to be in the following 2 categories. First,
这一方面呢，
institutional
主
reform.
要是要巩固啊前一轮啊3
This
年
is
改革行动
mainly
所
about
取得的成果，
consolidating and building on the
重点
outcomes
解决
achieved in the past 3
从
years
有形到
of
有
actions.
神，那么这么一个问题，
So what we want to
着力破解啊
focus on
那个
is the
制约
issue of
央
effectiveness
企高质量发展的一些体制性、机制性的一些障碍，
and we
推动
strive to
企
remove
业
institutional obstacles
真
affecting
正
high
按
quality
市场化
development
机
of
制来
SOEs
运营。
and
第二
helped
第二个方
businesses
面的
to
改革
truly
任务呢
operate in
是这个
market-oriented
功能性
ways.
的改革任务。
Second,
在
functional
这个方面
reform.
呢，主要是聚焦新征程
This
赋
is
予的使命责任，
mainly about
聚焦国
the
之
mission
大
and
者，
responsibilities
围绕国之
mandated
所
by
需
the new journey,
推动企业呀不断的增强
as well as
核心功能
national
和提升
priorities.
核心竞争力，
We have helped
在
businesses
建设现
enhance
代化
core
产业体
functions
系
and improve core
构建
competitiveness
新发展格局中
and play their role
切实发挥科技创新
of science tech
产业控
innovation,
制
industrial
和
control,
安全支撑的作用。
security support in building a
党中央
modern
对新一
industrial
轮国
system
企
and
改
a
革
new
做出
development
底层设计，
paradigm. The
方
CPC
案呢
Central
去年
Committee
已
has
经正式
made
发
a
布。
top-level design for a new
国务
round
院
of SOE
建
reform,
立了专门
which
的
was
工作协
officially
调机制，
issued last year.
也召开了动员部
The
署
State
会啊，
Council has
做了全
established
面
a
的部
special
署。
work coordination mechanism
各
and
地区
held
各部门和
mobilization
广大
meeting
国有
to
企业
make comprehensive arrangements.
把实施
All
改
regions,
革深化提升行
agencies,
动
and
作为重要的
SOEs
政治任务，
regard the effort
着
as
力
the
的抓好
most
行
important
动的落
task
实和组织保
and
障，
will see to concrete
推
and
动
more
新一轮
organized
改革
steps.
高起
And
点、高
that
质量的开好局、起好步。
The new round of reform will begin at a
目前
high
各
starting
地
point and in
和
a
各
high
中央企
quality
业啊
way.
也都制定了
Now,
相应的
subnational
改革行动
governments
与
and
实施
central
方案。
enterprises have
相关
formulated
工作呢，正在按
implementation
计划
plans.
扎实的推进，而且呢，
Relevant work
工作啊
is moving
成
forward
效
as
呢
planned.
也逐步的显现了。
Efforts are also taking
比
effect.
如啊，在优化布局方面，
For instance,
去年以
on
来，
improving layout.
中央企业以市场化的方
Since
式
last year,
推进啊战略性的重组。这个成立了
central
一批啊新
enterprises
的企业，
have advanced
29家企
strategic
业呢也集中
restructuring.
签约了
A number of new companies have been formed, 29 companies inked agreements, for instance, on environmental protection and
等等
biotech,
一批
internet-connected
整合项目。
smart vehicles, as well as a host of other specialized integration projects,
在这个
which
方面啊，
my
促进
colleague
了我
has
们资
briefed
源配置
everyone
啊
on.
进一步的优化。
Allocation of resources is
再比如，
further optimized.
在建立中国特色现代企业制度方面，
Another case in point
企业的
is
董
in
事会的规
building
范运作水平进一步的
and
提高。
improving modern corporate
外
governance
部
of
董事队伍
SOEs
建设
with
呢，不断
Chinese
的加强。
characteristics.
经理层任期制
Our own board of directors
和契约化管理的
are
刚
growing
性
their
兑现
strengths, and external
得到了
ones are also
强化。
improving.
世界一流双示范
And the
科改行动、双百行动
standards have been
颇为深
improved.
化。一些标杆企业切实发挥了示
A
范
host
引领
of leading companies have truly
还有
played
啊，就
up
是在完
their
善监
role
管方面，
as leaders,
我们修
and
订了中央
on
企业负责人业绩考核办法，
improving regulation. We have revised
科研
the
设计、
assessment of central SOE management
粮食储备
for
等
food
企业呢，我们
storage,
还制定了
heavy
专
equipment
门的
manufacturing, as well as
差异化
other important
考核办法。
industries. We
对于
have
企业加强科技攻关
special criteria
和成果
in
转
place
化
for assessment
发展
on
战略性新兴产业的
application of science
我们也
tech
出台了
outcome and
一系列
innovation, on the
针对性
development
强
of IT. We
力
have
度
also
大的
rolled out
支持政策。
supporting policies that are very robust and targeted to create an enabling environment for the development of companies. This year marks a critical year in implementing the deepening and upgrading of SOE reforms. It is also one that connects our past achievements with future ones. SASAC will work on implementation and seek breakthrough in some priority areas and bottlenecks. First, we will deepen reforms on optimizing resource allocation, focusing on major national strategies. We will work to funnel more state-owned capital to important industries and key areas concerning national security and lifeline of the national economy, to public services, emergency response capabilities, and public interest areas which bear on the country and the people's livelihood, and also to forward-looking strategic emerging industries. We will see to effective implementation of the reform, strategic restructuring, and specialized integration. We will make more deployment in new tracks and new areas, build resilient and secure industrial and supply chains. We will deepen reforms on improving systems and mechanisms. First, we will improve modern corporate governance of SOEs with Chinese characteristics, build and develop lists for the responsibilities of board of directors, build well-conceived, reasonable, and effective board of directors to transform institutional strengths into development strengths. On the other hand, we will continue to improve market-oriented operation mechanism. We will improve and expand the tenure system and contract-based management, foster a precise, efficient, well-regulated, and orderly income distribution mechanism, and build new and modern SOEs. We will deepen reforms on improving institutional safeguards. We will further clarify the supervisory rights and responsibilities of investors, promote centralized and unified supervision of state-owned assets, and better leverage the advantages of professional, systematic, legal, and efficient supervision. We will also improve the system for assessment. We will formulate tailor-made policies for businesses and industries, continue to make our policies more accurate, targeted, science-based, and consistent, and build a more effective supervisory system for SOEs and central enterprises to ensure the safety of state-owned capital and create a sound environment for corporate development. Thank you. Thank you, all speakers. Thank you, friends from the press. That concludes today's press conference. Thank you.